Were you surprised by all of, I mean, because, you know, a lot was made about you and JT going back and forth on social media. Were you surprised about run-ins with other artists that you didn't anticipate, like that actually being a real thing, or were you ready for that?
No, I didn't come in wanting to get into it with nobody. But me and JT actually cool.
Y'all good?
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
So do you see, like, a lot of artists come up here and they talk about fans fueling things too. Have you seen that also, where it's like people constantly talking about things that ain't true, and you're like, guys, this some artists lean into it for promo. I don't know where you at with it.
Like that's kind of the situation that we had. Like it was the fans. Like it was like super unnecessary. It was really free by the fans. You know what I'm saying? And I see that with other artists. Like the fans always try, but I don't really just let the fans get to me like that.
Yeah.
I really don't. Because I already know they want to do that. They trying to do it. Like, the thing with me is, like, when I see them trying to make a narrative, I try my best to steer the other way from it on purpose.
So I'm happy that JT and Glorilla are in a much better space, because honestly it was a lot of unnecessary drama for no reason. They were saying that basically allegedly Glorilla and JT were at a concert, and because they were at the concert, Glorilla wanted to say hi to JT, but Glorilla was still new and upcoming, and JT kind of like treated her like a fan and was just like, no girl, and Glorilla took offense to that. I think that's what they're saying allegedly started this beef between JT and Glorilla that went on to Twitter fingers and a lot of back and forth that didn't need to really go where it needed to go, because it was over a hi, it was over a hello. So I don't think the beef was even worth it or necessary. So I could understand both ladies looking back at it and like, why don't we even like each other? Like, it doesn't even make sense, and choosing to reconcile that and choosing to support each other. So I like that aspect of it, being able to acknowledge where, you know, stupidity can cause us to do some idiotic stuff, and then we're like, okay, what are we even doing this for? So I understand that aspect of it. I do feel like sometimes though people do need to take responsibility, and this is where I'm going to get on Glorilla in a little bit of weight. Don't get me wrong, I love you, Glorilla, so I'm not going to say anything negative about you, but I do feel like Glorilla, I'm going to get on her in a little bit of a way. Like, you can't blame the fans for your own actions. You tweeted it. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, do the fans give their opinions? And when the fans give their opinions, you know, they give their opinions based on it because they found out about something that happened privately. So something that took place privately behind the scenes at a award show became public knowledge. What do you think the fans are going to do with that? It's like high school. You something happened private at high school, the rest of the school finds out, everyone has an opinion. So you can't really blame the fans for having an opinion, right? I do feel like celebrities in a way, and this is not just directed to Glorilla, this is directed to all celebrities, right? Because when he asked the question, he was asking about as it relates to celebrities in general. So I think celebrities in general should stop prioritizing the comment section. Stop listening to every single body's opinion online about a situation. You know why celebrities shouldn't be listening to everybody's opinion online? Because the celebrities, they know the full story. They know the full 100% of what happened from start to finish. The fans, we get maybe 20% of that knowledge. We get maybe 20% of that information. We don't know what happened from start to finish. So the celebrities should be able to make the decision to say, hey, you know what? I know that, you know, sexy baby 35 underscroll feels like I should do this and do that, but sexy baby 35 underscroll don't really know the full story. So she feels like I should do that based off of a piece of what she knows. So I do think that celebrities in a way do have to take accountability for their own actions and don't let opinions navigate or narrate or dictate to them what they're going to do in their lives. You can't blame the fans for your own actions. You have to be smart enough and wise enough to say, hey, this fan doesn't even have all the information. And can someone try to put the battery in your back like, yeah, glow, yeah, glow, yeah, glow. But it's your responsibility to take that battery out. Who you pumping up to go argue with somebody for no reason? And you relax yourself. You ain't gonna pump me up to go argue and start no beef for no reason. And I just think that's how everything has to be. For all the celebrities, don't pump me up to go into no beef with nobody for no reason. You have to stand on your own 2 feet and set that example so your fans can know, hey, look, my artist, the one that I love, ain't gonna start no unnecessary beef. And they will move off of the energy that you put out there. You know what I mean? But that's just my take on this whole fandom situation. Just don't blame the fans, and I'm happy that JT and Glorilla are in a much better space.